I kind of would like to follow up with that a little bit because we are in a very red, very gerrymandered state, and you're going to have to represent not only the Democrats, but all of us. So, what is your strategy or your plan for reaching out to the folks on the other side of the political persuasion and getting them to agree that we're all South Carolinians and this is what we need to do to move us forward?
I will have to diverge a little bit from this happy talk. I must say, I am interested in making sure that we reach every person who cares about education when you put public in front of it. Every person who believes in health when we put public in front of it. Every person who believes in television when you put public in front of it. That means that you have a group of people in South Carolina who are committed to the common good, who are committed to a safety net as a philosophy. There are folks who do not believe in that philosophy. There are folks who are 100% behind Mr. Trump. And all you have to do is read the comment section in any of your social media to see that despite the reports about the impacts of the OBBB and tariffs, people are saying, right on Trump, right on Graham. So I think we're going to have to focus on two populations. We know the population of Democrats who come out already. We're going to have to make sure that they come out. We'd also know that there's a population that does not vote at all. That population is about 900,000. So they're registered, but they're not voting because they have become disenchanted with electoral politics and the fact that a lot of politicians are not accountable. We feel like electing someone is a brownie prize. Oh, this person has been so nice and so great in our community. We're going to give them a raise. And once you give them a raise, they don't have any accountability. You know, they're just there in that seat on cruise control for decades, right? How many people do you have who've been sitting in those seats for decades, all over the place? So we don't have an accountability system that people recognize. They feel that politicians are being paid by their donors, and so they pay attention to their donors and not to the public. So we're going to have to show something different if we want those people to come back to the polls. So these are the groups that I'm going to be working for. I will also go out and talk to everyone in the public, but I do not expect somebody who's cheering for Trump to have an open mind. I want to make sure that we get the people who are not voting and the Democrats, and I think between them we'll have plenty to beat. And then we'll have folks who are disillusioned. Those folks will come over. But my message is not going to be watered down because I'm trying to get right-wing people to come on board. They've already shown us that they're not listening to us in this state. You know, when we go to the hearings, we go to the public hearings. Who in here has been to a public hearing and poured your heart out at the public hearing? They just vote next. And they're especially doing that right now in South Carolina with a supermajority in the South Carolina House and a supermajority in the South Carolina Senate. So we all know that. So going along to get along, all that's going to do is water us down. We need to keep our message strong. We need to keep our message progressive and democratic and bring those people on. They see that we're going to do the work and we will win in that way.
I will say one thing as a chair to follow up with what Ms. Bruce was saying. This is where it starts. Again, it's very important that you're here today to get educated and to meet these folks. But then it's going to be on you to go back to your spheres of influence, your friends, your family, your neighbors, your coworkers, and spread that word. And we can't do that in a short period of time. We can't wait till September or October of 2026. That needs to start now. So I applaud you for being here today. And your assignment when you leave here today is to spread the gospel, okay? So that we can get people to recognize that we have the power to make the change, but we've got to stand up and exercise that.